our show and tell session to display our results after this sprint. As always, we will show feature by feature, and Stefan is here with us today. And Stefan, you can give us your feedback after the presentation of each feature.
Yes.
So, Sasha Maklak, you can start, please.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Do you see my screen? Does anyone see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So the first feature it's about back office. It shows entity view, and on each entity browser we add such column like ID, thumbnail, title, language, created data after, and also we add a button that can be at entity by one click. So let's start. I'm going to stage, content, create content. I will add basic page. So let's start with some title, and I'm going to add some picture block. So as you can see, we have such field like ID, thumbnail, title, type, languages created after an operation. So you can see status on each language, and if it's not translated or translated, also such filters like languages, types, search by title, and button adds at entity on the node. Okay, I will add this. So as you can see, thumbnail around this background picture. So that's all for this feature.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Do we keep the type filter when we select an entity? I think there was a ticket asking about this.
Yes, we move into the next screen. It's not answered in this ticket. There is no answer how we should keep filter or not. Please, next one.
Maxim.
Hello, everyone. So I will share my screen right now. One moment. And do you see it? Guys?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, great. So I will show you right now icon item and icon block. I will start from icon item because it will be added into the icon block. So here's a description how icon item form should look like. So it has three fields that are required, and you can see them here. It's title, it's icon, and it's reference to the picture or SVG icon. So you can select the pictures or SVGs, and also you have filter by them. So you can just check SVG and add an picture to it. Also, it's first line text. So And other fields like second line text, link, it could be internal link, or it could be external link like this. Also, you can just add a downloadable file like this, and it will be added here. There's some options. Background color not required, but I made it required because the main color is dark blue, and it will be set as default. So it's normal Drupal behavior that fields with default value could be required. So I think it's not a problem. And headline, it's simple text. So. And yeah, there's our blog. Also, we can translate it. So here's the translation. Do you have any questions about this blog?
No, it's good for me.
Great. So the next feature I will show you is icon block, custom block, and it's quite simple. Custom block, we have only title, the view of the icon, so it will be like a style of the icon, and icon item, so where we can select already created icon items, sorry, add them and save the block, and also we can translate them. Basically, that's it about icon block. Do you have any questions about it?
And we can create an icon item when we select entity. I think we can.
Yeah, of course. So we can just go to modify, select one, create new, and we have.
Okay.
And I have a question also. When we select an icon item, I don't see the icon itself here. I see only titles. So I think it's not.
Okay, I will write down.
Should we display the icons here? As for the picture blocks and for the SVG icon blocks, we had special rules that for them in these selection fields, we display them, display thumbnails or icon itself. So for the icon items, we don't have any rules specified. So the question is, should we also display the icon itself here, or title is enough?
If we can display that, that's always better, because it will be clearer, and it's easier for the people to see what they have selected already. So if it's possible, if it's not too complex, that would be a nice to have.
Okay, I will write down.
Yeah, then we will add this display as soon as we will have the theme for the icon items ready. Then we will be able to render them in the same way as we render them on the front end, or close to it.
And also, when we select entity, there's a thumbnail for picture, but I forgot if there's a thumbnail.
Yes, the same. So as this icon item block is new, there were no rules specified for our selection browsers. So
Okay.
there also we can add the thumbnail for icon items.
It would be nice because when we are in an icon item and we go to pick the icon, I think we can see we have the thumbnail for everyone. But when we are in an icon block and we select entity for the item, this is where we don't have the thumbnail for all the type, I think.
Yeah, that is why we are asking about this.
Okay, great. Now if we can do it, that's great.
Okay, so should I show all the features or Svetoslav will continue?
I can continue if you want.
Because next one, I think.
Hello everyone. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
So the feature is about CK editor profiles and advanced. For advanced CK editor, we should see in first line the next buttons: source, cut, copy, paste, display text, under header, remove format. We have this CK editor on our press release page in the body. As we see in first line, source, cut, copy, paste, under header, and remove format. On the second line, we should see format P, range from H2 to H6, styles B, I, U, subscript, superscript, numbered list, bulleted list, justify left, center, right, a link, unlink, insert special character, table, custom blocks. Here is second line, and we see format styles and listed buttons. For advanced security was added special functionality to add custom blocks. Here this button for content for custom blocks should be labeled picture, a slider, a video embed, downloadable file, fresh HTML, chart and follow-up block. As chart and follow-up block not ready yet, we can see only first 5. Here we can see them. And for styles should be available gallery description, part 1 to double title. Here are styles, and we can see gallery description, inline styles, part 1 and part 2 double title. So all these buttons were correct. I will show you except numbered list because this bug is for all CK editors and will be fixed later. Bulleted list works correct. And some plugins are not applied for this CK editor because this bug is for all other CK editors also. And other features works correctly. Also, we can add any link, internal, external, as you want. We can add a special character. Here we can see it. And we can add our table. The next is custom blocks. We will add one by one. Here are added custom block. This is first the main block. The next is picture. The next block is picture gallery slider. And video embed. Also, we can add a new custom block during creation. For example, picture. Not all custom blocks displayed as in Drupal 7. You can see it's for picture gallery slider. It will be implemented later. We have task about this. I think that's all for this feature. Do you have any questions?
Yes, when we select another custom block, there's a replace selection button. What's the...
1 second.
Yes.
For example,
Yeah, you select a picture.
Replace selection, and we can choose another custom block.
It's like a cancel to go back to the selection custom block. Okay.
Yes.
I understand. Thank you.
You're welcome. Maybe any questions else?
Can we check the styles of the title, the part 1 double title and part 2?
Yes.
But we don't have...
okay, yes, that's not the style yet.
We don't have the press release theme for the front end yet.
Okay.
So all these styles that we have in the editor, they are just as is with the current implementation.
Okay.
So as soon as the press release styling will be ready for front end, it will be also affected. So this task is just about the advanced editor configuration, its buttons and the custom blocks, ability to add the custom blocks inside. How they are rendered inside, this render for press release is not implemented yet.
Okay.
So can we switch to another feature?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Thank you. Sergey, continue, please.
So I continue. Okay. Do you see my screen with Coca-Cola moving?
Yes.
Let me check the story. Next story about the links option, and we have 2 parts here. First, for the CK editor, we have to add some link plugin, which will allow us to use the following options. It should allow us to put the URL or mail to links, or to insert the internal link with the autocomplete, if possible, with the search among all the content types which have their own pages on the site. So this is first part. And second is for the Drupal link fields. So first is partially shown by Slava. I will show again. Let's add, for example, the basic page again. I will put some text here. So we added some cicada plugins and replaced all the default link plugins in all cicada profiles. So we have our custom link plugin here. So we select some text. It works as usual. Press a button, and we have this pop-up window, which allows us with one field to add all types of the links that we want. For example, we can add a mail to link here. Optionally, we can add the title, which is a part of link tag and will be shown in tooltip, or add some custom attributes to the link. So this is my mail to link. Also, I can add any kind of generic links, like external link, example for Facebook. Using same field. And third option is to use the search with autocomplete for our internal pages. I just have to start to type, for example, basic page, or I hope we have some test pages. And the internal path will be used. So that's how it works for the CK editor. Let's add some picture and save it. It was a teaser field, so all my links displayed here in the teaser. This is the mail to. I don't know, do you see the status bar? Facebook and the link to internal page that we added. That's all for the CK editor. If you have any question for CK editor, please ask.
When we select an internal link, there was the /node/15 written. I think previously in D7 we had the name of the page which was displayed. So instead of having the node number, keeping the name of the page. I think currently in D7 we have the name of the page and the number of the node after. But I don't know if it's possible in this.
Yeah, so for D8 we couldn't use same plugins, as they just do not exist.
Okay.
We just had some alternatives, and we with these alternatives we managed to combine all of them together, because one was for the links, another one for the auto-completion, and so on. Basically, in Drupal 7, title and the ID is an internal Drupal 7 generic style of the reference fields values. Here we just have the generic CK editor link plugin, and it uses the path of the node. Maybe it is also possible to alter it more and display it in the way with the title and ID, but it will require additional works, which was not planned for this feature, as this feature was just about to find the solution close to what we had in the Drupal 7.
Okay.
If you have any wishes or questions, we can research and check what we can do with it.
Okay, we'll see later.
Yeah, you can also test it on stage. And the second part of the story was about the Drupal links. Let me read it. One second. So we had a lot of link fields, which didn't allow to manage the links comfortably. So for Drupal links, it was requested by Gabriel to have the following features. On all the links that we already had and will have on the site, on all link fields, where we can add the URLs, we should have an ability to add the URL, a mail to, or internal link. And for internal links, we should have the autocomplete and, if possible, search option for all the content types which have their own pages. Where is my page? So we updated all the link fields that we had, and the easiest place for me to find the links is the menu. So let's check the menus. Behavior is common for all link fields that we have. So now we have this kind of widget for the links. And here, just like in Cicada, we also can add the mail to links in the same way. We can add any external links. Simple behavior, but also we can add the links to internal pages. For example, again, if I will start to print the title, I will have the auto completion, and here it looks more like you expected. And also we added this select feature here, which allows you to perform some searching. So we took the entity browser's description as the base for this search page, as we have no specification for this. So it allows you to search the page by title, by type, by author, by published status, and current language, and works in the same way as all our entity browser works. As soon as you found the page you want to use as a link, you just press add. So we will link to basic page QA2 with ID 8, add, and the link is placed here. Again, text. This is the footer menu, okay. Where is my link? Here it is, link to node 8. So that is how it works on a Drupal site. Questions?
Oh, it's clear. Thank you.
Yeah, if you want to modify the search page somehow, also you can add your suggestions, as we had no specification for this. Who is next, me or someone else? I can switch to discover more about feature if I'm already here. So I will show the next feature. This feature is about discover more about block. Try to open it here. Sorry. I will read it from another source. So we have the special block which called discover more about, and These blocks display the following information. Its title is hard-coded now, discover more about, and it displays the part of the menu tree of level 1 of the main menu, in which the current page is presented. So it is linked directly. And the second part for the discover more about is for the pages which are the parts of the listings. And as we don't have any listings yet, we split this feature in two, and the second part for the listings will be done as soon as we will have the listings. So now I will show the discover more about block, which works for the pages directly added to the menu. So let's return back to the menu structure, main menu. And I found the page here, this one, which called added basic page. Let's go to this page and check the edit form. As on the node edit page, we have the special checkbox, display discover more about footer. And discover more about block will be only shown if this checkbox is checked. So for this page, it is checked, and if we will check the page itself, in the footer, we will have this new block, discover more about, which shows the level 1 menu of the part of the tree where our basic page is presented. So we see here enhancing attractiveness, city, your objectives, our page in the city part of the tree, and let's check the main menu where it is. Here in the partners, our page, basic page, and it displays this level 1 section of the main menu of the partners branch, just like it was requested. Maybe that's all for this feature at the moment.
Yeah, I think.
We also had some questions about this page, but I checked the Drupal 7 implementation, and we applied all the modifications that we found on Drupal 7 version. So the only interesting moment that I found that on the Drupal 7 version, we do not highlight the external links in the discover more about block. And we did the same here. But it is very easy for us to enable the output of external links, just like we have in the top menu or main menu or in the mobile version of menu with such an icon. So maybe, I don't know, but please check, maybe we also have to display the external links as external and have a special icon here in the discover more about block.
That's a good question. I didn't think about it.
Yeah, we just compared what we had and found this difference with all other links in menu. So that's all for discover more about us until we will have the listings, and then we have an additional feature. We will also do it for the listings. Who is next?
I will show a couple of features.
Okay.
So hello one more time, and right now I will show the custom block quad feature, and it's a quite simple custom block. You can see it in this part of the screen. So it's have a title, the quote text, VCP editor, the author, and some author position. And maximum length of this field should be 255 characters. And if we add more than 255, it will be deleted. So that's it. We can translate this block. About Quartz custom block. Do you have any questions?
No, I think it's good.
Great. So the next one will be a custom block news story, and it's will look like this. So we have title, news, and video. Title and news are required fields, and we can choose news here. And title will be generated automatically, but we have an issue if we will try to replace. It won't change, and also the generation of title doesn't work right now on layout builder. So if I go to the content basic page and try to add here a new story, it won't generate, and I'm still working on this behavior, so it will be finished as soon as possible. So we can add a video, save it, and here are a created custom block, new story. We can translate it. So, yeah, this is basically all about this custom block. Do you have any questions?
No, it's clear. Thank you.
Okay, then that's all from my side.
Looks like it's my turn again. Correct. So next story is about the video embed block theming, finalizing of the theming. We'll share a screen. Maybe this one. So, video embed. So basically, video embed block displays YouTube or Vimeo video player with a video defined in its back office. So as we didn't have the layout builder for Drupal 8 version, all the block theming tasks were postponed until the new slicing will be produced for the Drupal 8 layout builder. And we have the slicing example for the Drupal 8 version with all the possible blocks and the video embed block as well. So we, for the video embed block, we applied the new HTML that was produced by the slicing team. And let's check how it works now. Node 15. Edit it. I will add a section with full layout. Let's search for the video embed block. Let's try this one. Also, while we applied new theming for the blocks that we will show next, we also created some basic templates for the back office part, as we also have such a feature in the backlog, which will be done in the future. But even at the moment, you can see in general how these blocks will be outputted in the front end. And for the video embed block, we use the thumbnail that is automatically fetched from the source. So I added the video embed block here. It is the Note 15 French version. Let's check how it is displayed. That is how this video is displayed. So we have a player. Same for the YouTube videos. Nothing special here. Any questions, maybe? We can also try to put it into 2 columns if needed.
And is there a theming for the caption? But I forgot if in the specs we still have the caption.
From what I remember, we don't have a caption, but we can check easily. So let's return back.
I'm sorry, I forgot the specs about this one.
Me too, because in this sprint we just applied the new HTML. As I remember, we didn't have any fields except the video embed there, video embed field. Let's check. We have only title, which is used only internally in back office, and the link to the video, nothing more.
Yeah. Okay.
As I think that now for the we have Slava will show the picture block. The picture block now can also contain a video, and there you have a caption. So maybe these blocks with the video and caption that you use in Drupal 7 now will be not the video embed blocks, but picture blocks with video. That's all for the video embed, and next maybe Slava with picture theming output.
So the next feature is theming custom block picture for basic page, because showcase page and press release page are not themed yet. Description: custom block picture can be used in Layout Builder as a simple picture. This is our simple picture for basic page, which have video loop. It has 3 variants: picture full size, picture wide size, and picture video. Picture full size takes a width of main container of layout. Picture wide size takes additional width outside main container only for 1 column layout. And picture video, the same like picture full size, but with video embedded, it displays on mouse over. Video loops pauses when user mouse leaves and restarts when user hovers again. Here we have picture with video loop. This is white picture. And the next simple picture. We can see a picture with video loop, and we hold our mouse and move it outside, and it continues playing from last moment. Okay, this is white picture, and this is normal picture. I think that's all. Do you have any questions?
Can we just see with the different columns the layout? I think it was in the page already.
1 column.
Okay.
Yes, this is for one column only.
And
This
then we
is
have two columns.
Yes, yes, for two columns. Here are the two columns, and they also looks good, I think. Ask questions?
No.
Okay, thank you. The next, please.
Okay, let's share my screen. So the next feature is stemming tables inside custom block text. So description is tables inserted in CKID should have possibility to choose color. So let's create content and add some table here. So I'm going to add in layout builder custom block text and add some headers. I will add balls and choose the color. This one color selection. Then you can select all colors that manage it in back office in taming part, taming section. So it would be light blue. As you can see, this already see back office title and edit. Let's see the page how it look like. As you can see, tables with chosen color. Do you have any questions?
Is there? It's not in this feature, but there's no spacing between the header and the first text blocks. It's I think there's a space missing, but maybe it's not part of this stemming. But the table is stuck to the header.
Let's ask our front-end guy, Sasha. Sasha, can you tell us, should we have the space between the rows in this section?
As you know, it should work when you add some class. As Alexander said it to you.
Yeah, I see. To have the space between these sections in the layout, Sasha, if you can go to the layout builder again, we have a special control on the section properties, which allows you to add this margin.
Okay.
No, Alexander, you just click on configure a section on the left. Yeah, and
okay.
that is done, I think, because of some page structures you will build using the several sections one by one, and there you will not need this space. That is why the only possibility now to add the space is by using this control. But it is up to you. Do you need these spaces? How you will build? I think that maybe it will be modified somehow as you will start to use the layout builder more. We will see how we can change what we can do with this. Because the more interesting parts for layout builder will be for the showcase page, where we have 5 variants of the columns, and there are still open questions of how to manage these colors changing, the titles, and so on. Because for these rows in the page, first option is when you can add these blocks one by one into the same column, and maybe they will go one under another, below another, and so on. And another option is you create a section, which will be the next row, and put a single block there, and then again new section and another block. That is up to you to decide how you will manage it, and then we can apply the styling to add some margins where they needed.
Okay. No, but you're right. I mean, let's use the layout builder a bit. We have to be familiar with it, and then I think we can, if we can decide later, it's better because we have to play with it for real to see what's the best.
Yes, I think that how you will do, you will just take some pages you already have in the Drupal 7 and try to build the same on the Drupal 8 with layout builder, and you will feel what do you need or what should be changed, and we will research how to do this.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's all for this feature.
Okay.
Well, looks like it was. We have the latest one is about the layout builder display, and that is mostly about this new HTML structure that was built for the layout builder and was applied to the basic page output. I will share a screen again. Share. So as we didn't have any HTML for this layout builder, the only thing that we had is the old structure of the pages which were used in Drupal 7 with the CK editor body fields. We created the new HTML structure based on the Drupal 7 themes and the information we got from the Gabriel, Tatiana, and so on. So we created this example page where we, which is the source for all the HTML that we produce in backoffice for our layout builder and blocks that we have inside. And here we have all these variants of the tables, of the blocks, different columns, sections, colors, and so on. And then we apply all of these structures in the theming of the blocks that we have. So this is done for the basic page, and that what allowed us to produce all this theming that we currently have for the basic page. And that is why our basic page now looks more like it is expected than it was before. And next part of work here will be to do the same for the showcase page, as there we also have no HTML structures ready to be applied for our blocks and layout builder. So our guys will continue with showcase page in the next sprint, and we will use this new produced HTML for the blocks output in the showcase page. So there's nothing to show. All of these blocks that we have, video embed, picture blocks, text blocks, output of these blocks was updated according to this slicing. So all of them, theming all of these blocks, it is ready and on the stage. We also we fixed the key figures blocks, output text blocks, picture blocks, video embed, contact cards output. We added the possibility to have 2 columns. We added the new section titles. And applied all of this. And this now can be used on stage, can be checked, can be seen. So that's all for this feature. Also, we in this sprint we did a lot of corrections for all the features we had in the sprint 1, 2, and 3. So, for example, we added the country menu option, which is now works as it was specified for the Drupal 7. So we can really choose your country. You have this country name in this case. And the caption of the country menu is changed then to select another country. Let's select another country. The same for the mobile menu. And all other fixes were pretty small. So I think that's all for this show and tell session. If someone wants to add something or have something to say, let's do this.
Oh, it's clear for me. Thank you, everyone.
So thank you, everyone. Sergey, are you happy? Okay, and I can add one thing that during the sprint we fixed many issues related to sprint 1 and sprint 2, and we did many evolutions concerning the sprint 2. And we spent a lot of time to fix this. And Stefano, when you will check ticket by ticket, you will see everything. But we don't think that we need to present it today, because it's a lot of little tickets. So you will see.
Yeah, and when I have question, I will ask in the
Okay.
ticket anyway, so it's very clear.
Thank you, and
okay.
Have a great day.
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you. Have a nice day.